gun in his right hand. He's yelling at that guy in the 400.
In the red vest, per media reports, is former Seattle Supersonics great Shawn Kemp. According to witnesses, Kemp tried signaling which direction the man in the Toyota went. However, he appears to be placed in handcuffs. Kemp, 53 years old, was booked into Pierce County Jail for what we just saw. A Tacoma police spokesperson said the call came in at 2 p.m. and shots were fired from a passing vehicle. They say Kemp aimed at someone in the parking lot. He was booked on the felony charge at 5:58 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, exactly 4 hours following the situation. That's per online county records. A drive-by shooting is a Class B felony in Washington, carrying a prison sentence of up to 10 years. According to the Post, he remains in custody, though it is important to note this. Per local affiliate Q13, Kemp says the shooting was in self-defense, and the anchor on the left that you're seeing on your screen, David Rose, would report Kemp had property taken from his vehicle 1 day prior, tracked his cell phone, which showed it was in Tacoma, Washington, and when he approached the suspect, well, the suspect fired first. Seattle's KIRO7 published video of the alleged incident Wednesday evening. The video shows a man waving an object in his left hand while engaged in a verbal confrontation with another man in a mall parking lot. The man then gets into his Porsche, Kemp, and drives away from the scene. The outlet reported the Porsche is registered to Kemp, and the Pierce County Sheriff's Department confirmed he was arrested in connection with the shooting. In the area, Kemp's brand has remained very strong throughout the years. In December 2020, the Washington Post wrote of Kemp's business ventures. He opened the first black-owned cannabis store in the Seattle area. They wrote it represents an investment in the city. Just 1 month ago, he opened up a second shop in the city. They promote diversity in their employment and hiring. Thus, the news prompted this tweet from one half of legendary Public Enemy Chuck D, who called it stupid-ass news in regards to Shawn Kemp. Previously, in 2005, 2 years after Kemp retired from the league, he and another man were arrested in a Seattle suburb after a police officer discovered a small amount of, you see it, and a pistol and 60 grams of marijuana. A year later, a sheriff's deputy stopped Kemp outside Houston, where he lived part of the year. There was less than 2 ounces of marijuana in his vehicle, and Kemp again became one of the 8.2 million Americans arrested between 2001 and 2010 on a marijuana charge. He was taken to jail, and though he bonded out for $500, the incident would scare him. What if he hadn't been able to afford bail or an attorney? There's so many of these guys that have been arrested. What did they do to them? He says. I realize down south, blank can change fast. Thus, 1 month after his court appearance, he left Texas and returned to the only place that felt like home. He lost 75 pounds and opened up a sports bar, nicknamed for his pet goldfish, Oscar. He played quarterback for one flag football team and wide receiver for another. Then he opened his shop. We will keep you updated as this is an ongoing story.